delusions when he was last detained. He was above, and his son that Christopher had made threats to harm himself never. Advised that the right of NR to make a request of MMH, whatever, for those involved, Christopher's care. You mean no care? Mental health assessment. A fake one. They have what? They have kept them to get them to be controlled. I have enough proof in court now and prove magnetic too. See? Behind doubt, sniper forehead, military pig. Profound doubt, blah blah blah. Paedophiles now in the protect anything. It was thermal energy that was offline, blah 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 blah, hacking anything, blah blah blah. See, disabilities layer expose the deaths. They gave me early grave with defending a dead girl whose news corporal Bojo Piles. See, this is how it all started. Interceptor van, blah blah blah. And this is apparently all in my head. It kind of proves it, doesn't it? Because this was all mental health, according to them. That was all a mental health illness. All I did was tell the truth. A visit spent hours shooting, swearing about the delusional ideas the front 16-year-old daughter believes that the government has infected him with Morgellons disease, aka digital disorder, which I can now prove because you now see it. Lives, he believes, with government is going to kill thousands more people targeted via COVID-19 vaccines unless take action now to prevent this. When asked when take action, CL stated that he would take the government to court by rhetoric upon charge him, finding that the people responsible fighting back, he said, is already over. It is late for me, but I can stop others dying. It is too late for the statement concerned. CL may not consider individual consequences of his behaviour, going to prison, and he may take more drastic action as a result of this. I am planning to visit him again tomorrow. Deliberately self-harm, which I haven't. Several years ago. Yeah, well, that's several years ago. 20-something 6. Tends to response social stress such as breakdown with relationships, perceived rejection. Yeah, I did, because they took my wife, my middle daughter away when I committed suicide, so they tried to do it again with this one, because they're vanished. I've done a police report. Look, children's immediate emotional, social and welfare needs. Christopher has a poor attention span, so, plus difficulties in regulating his emotions, so he is not able to cope with competing demands of young children. Bullshit, that's a lie. I just got married. They trafficked my child and my wife is missing. I put in a police report and I tried to report it, and I'm now going to show you, and they've done absolutely nothing. All this is apparently mental health, and that's all there. It's all there. The whole lot. Professional team, blah blah blah, being all proved true. Every bit of it that I said there was true. So I got sectioned under a fraud and a lie. Everything I got sectioned for was a fraud. everything I said there was the truth, and trying to prevent deaths before the vaccine even come out, and now over 20 million are dead, and I tried to do something, and I'm mental. Parents close by was, warning, jumping, I don't know what that is, Botham, t-shirt, they're talking about 30 years ago, where he was explained that he was seeing him under mental health confirmed. He knew that he was about then turning the question on him, asked him why he thought we were blah. Huh? Why there were emails sent allowed to start talking about contents of emails. Driven through shouting, he was certainly raising. I do raise my voice, 'cause I'm loud, naturally. Is that a crime? His eyes were wide. Well, that don't mean nothing. Your eyes can be wide and shut. To interrupt him when he spoke, he would often move, psychotronic, another topic, but in this paranoid conspiracy theme, which is proven. So, who's the conspirator? Electrosensitive. They denied, using electrosensitivity. If we wanted him to, said the paramedics, which I bleeped the ECG machine, which I now prove, came out yesterday. They could see that because I bleeped the ECG machine, it's called the Wireless Body Area Network. So, time proved that they're lying, not me. So, they're sectioning me for telling the truth. They sectioned me for trying to expose this. He denied having MH problems, which I did not, because they make it up. Medical delusion, paranoia, all targeted individuals. Look, confused to me. He talked about GCHQ surveillance. Child died when he was under surveillance, but did not say how it related because they didn't care. And so it went on. He said, misuse lives, Philippines has a child. He was there to witness the birth. After assessment, when I went to his mother and came into kitchen, she asked his mother, she was crying, she said, worried about him, but they're not, because I was telling the truth, and they covered up that they had to know about the Wireless Body Area Network. They knew I could bleep the ECG machine, because they were acted all funny to cover it up. So, that, and then this, the chips, this is all mental health, I had that controlled transfection of a cell, cubes, I got pictures of that. All this they done to me. Look, luciferase, green hair, look, luciferase. See that? That's what they done to me. Look, if you need to continue separate, blah, blah, blah. I saw the patient and which within the process of 14 days, ended the day, application completed. I have interviewed a patient. I am satisfied. Detention in a hospital in all circumstances of the case of most appropriate way of providing the care, which they done all that stuff after this care, treatment of which a patient stands in need. They done all that after it. Recommended that prescribed form is neither a medication practitioner, previous blah blah blah. All this they done after the care. You see? All this after the care. Looks at kids' mental health. Autism born, so they're discriminating basically. Mental health, no. Autism born, disability, Gartner, virus, Facebook, Google, LinkedIn, see, deleted data, my post thermal energy, Blunderston, HMP, close related to government, look my work back, up pattern and applied, blah blah blah. Okay, related to blah blah blah, I can't see it because Bojo cover up with SolarWinds, Salesforce, changed code, Salesforce, Snowflake, mass data collection code, private messages, LinkedIn froze account trying to trap me and things was done, justification, nuke launch codes. Don't believe, okay, MI6 came, to House 21st, 22nd of May 2018. Internet Intelligence Agency, whatever that is, GPR. Drone surveillance, Lakenham. Blah, blah, blah. PSYOPs. Denial of services, council, purpose of intimidation, tactics, PSYOP warfare. No understanding, tell the truth. Trying to I tried to call action for 2018 Halsden Hospital about the psychological stuff and the drone surveillance. A boy died, look, steps down road, blah, blah, blah. They don't care about none of that. Tactics, PSYOPs. There's my email. Took the woman on there was called White Rose on the Salesforce. And Google Plus blocked me, blah, blah, blah. Fiance getting raped, media manipulation. Travelled 3 days, no contact, cried. Stood for 3 days. They didn't care about none of that. And what's that? Quantum dot. What's that technology? What's that technology? And what's this? Do you know what I mean? All that. And this. And that. But yet, I had mental health for telling the truth. The bed was identified, outlined above, advice, blah, 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 conveying. A day arranged. They're all saying that I'm a broken family with mental health. But yet, they've done this. Clear plan. Electromagnetic abilities. Look on my thing. Is in fear of what people who are watching him will do while he... Psychosis may be started out as a drug-induced psychosis. So they're blaming psychotronic weapons on drugs. But they know about it. Currently, Christopher is not able to function without relying on his parents, which is not true because I'm now living without my parents. Electromagnetic, which they denied. No one tried to treat me for anything magnetic. Psychotic turns out to help him lead a more fulfilling bollocks. That's a forced medication to kill you. Hospital because of gamma rays and risk to him, changing his mind and continued with the plan detailed to him, blah, blah, blah. This is before practical tasks helping decrease in psychotic symptoms. I find it helps if people provide reassurance and listen to my concerns. If help me, they don't do nothing. Look. That's what they done to me after the fact. Look, direct energy weapon that got me sectioned right there. And then there's all the electromagnetic sensitive stuff. Medical ban. But so targeted individuals are implanted covertly and some have hundreds of sensors in their body. I have thousands. My missus and my kid is missing. Right? Everything I said then is happening now. Look at this. This is supposed to be mental health. Look what they've done through their system. They tried to kill me. Look, liquid crystal. Ubiquitous health monitoring. See? Targeted individuals. Look at my missus' head. She's got a square chip and a square chip there. Because they done it to her. To target me. What's that then if that's not the cube? White ribbon, working together, blah, blah, blah. Police and Crime Commissioner, they come out today to see me. And I'd done a video earlier. They give me a, the ambulance turned up, fire engine. They give me a CO2 sensor from Vanguard. And then they give me a smoke alarm. I started getting ill as soon as it come. The night time I got EMP'd. And, well, I didn't get EMP'd, but two things catched fire at the same time. But luckily, I put the thing out. The, what do you call it? I put the thing out. I put them outside because I thought that's dodgy. And then they had piezoelectric. And what do your piezoelectric do? Connect to this stuff because I got piezoelectric even in my bones. So, with all this, controlled transfection of cells, see? Wireless micro manipulation. That's what they done to me under mental health. This was all done under mental health, that I had a mental health illness. And there's all the stuff to prove. I was trying to expose COVID. That's all I was trying to do. Before the vaccine had even been given out, I was trying to expose it. 2021. 13th of the 1st, 2021. And they put me in there for one reason and one reason only. To silence me. And then they took my kid. And then they think that's fair. And then what's the police doing? They come out to see me for this. Oh, he threatened me for a bike. That's what he said. Because of a bike. Where is it? My wife's missing. See? Due to this stuff. But yet, that's been about 3 months. And no one's done nothing. Not one thing. Even after this email, they've done nothing. Not one thing. But yet they'll try and stitch me up for something. But all I've done is tell the truth. That inclusion errors, part of abuse of technology, yet you would try to arrest me for not complying with PSYOPs operations I have. Never sold my soul to a demon or any secret society. I am the only non-Luciferian on this planet. My mark is of sacrifice to see the pain, suffering and cover up, allowing fake mental health. See, I proved it. Psychotronic weapon systems that hid the truth. Being a whistleblower and losing my wife direct after CIA Vanguard and BlackRock hold deeds with my ransom and traffic my uncle's dogs without telling me RSPCA when they are only for them. I respect under the FOA of information request that if anything has been done and who is the police, lost of chain of custody, stole cash up to 100k, hence keys missing. Then bring in crime through technology, also like fake mental health from the mental health clinic, Gateway House, Hemisync, Mind Control, MK Ultra, while kissing people for assets of money. I don't know what I said that for. Body cam footage, if 8, blah blah blah. Historic death and failing to act has led to assassination attempts on the president. Whistleblower for DARPA just died. Tried this to accuse me of crazy. Other people, lady above is the same as me. Easy to understand my journey to cover up. You allowing my wife's son to be trafficked. Scolded social services that was not social services. Ethos, ethics, compliance. You allowed, as I called the police, did my mum, and said 4 to 6 times. Council, Vanguard, doing nothing, their safety. I have tons of evidence and cover up. Fake charges made once. Also, Sky TV hack and showed because their quality had been free to air. My benefits should have not been stopped and would not have driven my car through the job centre, losing my licence because they're trying to say, oh, you can't ride this motorised bike even though you're getting targeted with the direct energy weapons. Illegal to sell and change, fraudulently use a communication service which was made up. Under the Freedom of Information Act, I actually done that. Request body cam, clear my name, admitted self-defense, 5 years, not guilty, should have had a trial by jury, not a jury trial. Said for him guilty, mistrial, imprisoned, mental health for telling the truth. A document hidden mental health report proved innocent, trying to warn. 2018 to 2020 psychotronic weapons, direct energy, laser hit evidence. Blamed on mental health, covered up the death. Lockstep boy, bike, military, blah 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 blah. Ambulance, lift, drop boy, had dead. Bleeping ECG machine, accused of mental health illness. Gene technology for dead 2018. Spleen, liver, healthy. Doctor accused mental health illness. Electrosensitive but had chemomagnetic, DARPA hydrogel, magnetic nanobeads as well as piezoelectric. So they now put a piezoelectric smoke alarm I have 9 years of abuse cover-up. People dying, others do leave the service because failing has led to this. You are one messing up the community, causing suffering, harm to others, and those abuse public office, not knowing the law, common law, good, given his not will and contract is failing to take evidence that could be protected, millions of lives dead because direct Norfolk police failing listened to the people who had been abused, knew the technology back because tried me first and then silenced. As a liquid, crystals, blah, 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 augmented reality, battlefield, blah, 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 Terrence Howard, blah, blah, blah. I'm just saying that, that's the pattern. I'm not blaming anyone. Invented 2005, Blunderson, Trillions Hen. Assassination attempts keep hidden. Over 75% of the crime, blah, blah, blah. Christopher Leeds. Failing seriously mocking grammar. Accused, dyslexia and plain English. Criminal number reported that would have been on the record does not say send. Department surrounded. Forward reply. All I want is closure and my kid back. But they trafficked them. And they said they'll see me November. And then the smoker alarm and that. For all of a sudden 2 devices in my house smoked at the same time. So that's like a bit of a coincidence. Like a stitch up. The day before I could smell gas. The next day they bring a smoke alarm. That's like they're stitching you up. And then the same thing uses the same technology as that. But they cover it up, see? In order to make a freedom of information, they'll always give you a runaround. You can't blame me for telling the truth. And so what's got to happen from this? What's got to happen from it? Nothing. They're not even telling me where my wife and child is. Look, Killswitch AI, detox, genocide, nanotech. Harrison, true cause of death. Picture below, Oakman investigation. Forensics did not show the cover-up. Partake in asset theft under satanic cult. I want a response. Isn't that fair enough that you want a response? Because asset stripping of people. And then your kids being trafficked by social services who are not social services, who are targeting your kid. And then they use that technology to hack my kid's hair off. Uncle Chris Hates was murdered to cover loose phrase MK or used to. Population showed the police face chips and said that tons of evidence hence came for abuse under fake training, brainwash public service, diversity inclusion, part of the abuse technology would try to arrest for not applying psychological operations sold by a soul demon secret society, blah blah blah. And that's just out of order. And 100 grand cash nearly I think has gone missing, and they do probate, but then they can ethics compliance for. See, I'd done nothing wrong, but they just kept me in this MK Ultra thing until as soon as I found the truth. I said I want to be a whistleblower to Nick's Gateway House, Nick's, and my wife and child vanished, and the police had done nothing. Abuse of public office. Protected millions of lives, direct Norfolk police failings, because they could have saved loads. Because this was 2018, so if that's not a failing, even now they're not acting on it. None of this, they're acting on it. So they could have prevented COVID, but that just show you. But I'm dyslexic with autism, but yet they don't care. ADHD, they don't care. They don't care about nothing. They come out just to harass me, basically. Just to rub it in your face that they got to do nothing. They don't care about my kid or my wife. And that's failings in itself. And then this, which is true. My son is the second coming of Jesus. My name is Chris Leeds. With EX is Christ Leeds. God wins. Birthday 2002-2020. He was 2, 2002-2022. JJ upside down is 22. Universal law. Hemp is weed. Priest from the fabric only. Priest of the microplastics environment makes aeroplanes metal stronger than metal. Unlimited energy can change the power bills and help people. Yeah. So this is all about helping people, which is really good, isn't it? Against the law. Heaton, do you make THC? I do not know who it was. Do not mix with people. But yeah, someone got arrested for growing weed, which is like one of God's plant, which can be used for vitamins, rope. You know, so many versatile applications, and yet everything is just a direct war on God's stuff, because there's no other way of putting that. So there's the email, and that's all covered up, all of it, because they ain't done that, and they said I'll see you in November. In other words, they got to kill me by then. That's what they're thinking.